the yogurt right there, which is fabulous. And then you can also see that you are receiving the fabulous Quins, which is terrific. If you want a little taste of the island right there, you get that. And then the #1 seller, you are getting the guava, which personally is my favorite. That's the #1 seller when it comes to body butter in the Torres line. $19.50, and it comes in this great packaging. So think about gift giving, think about treating yourself, think about your best girlfriends. But we have, for the first time ever, an entire hour coming up. We have visit onlys. We have just back in stock. In fact, we're starting off the hour with a brand new that actually comes with, well, you'll have to stick around because there's an extra little something that's included with the brand new kit. And we don't have a lot of those, so I predict that's going to go right at the top of the hour at 5 a.m. And then also coming up at 6 a.m. this morning, as seen on TV, and we have not only the spin spa, we have the clever clasps, but Robin was also bringing us something brand new for your nails. So we're going to have a lot of fun this morning. I'll be joining you right at the top of 5 a.m., so I'll be with you for 2 hours. But I know Adam has It's So Easy coming up right at the top of the 4 a.m. hours, so definitely stick around. We have a lot happening here at HSN. A showstopper information, take a look.
Now, you can add elegance to your holiday dinner parties with our Collin County 2-tier server with gold rim. It's brand new and the perfect way to serve hors d'oeuvres, fruit, and more. It's available now for less than $20. So watch sunrise today at 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. And order this beautiful serving tray now on hsn.com. Start a tradition of your own with collectible coins from HSN. Our experts travel the globe to bring you an unparalleled selection, historic coin, and commemorative editions, great starter sets. Many graded and sealed to preserve their condition with a certificate of authenticity. A penny saved is history learned. Coin Collector, tomorrow on HSN.
Watching HSN, my name's Adam Freeman, and here we go again, another fun-filled 60 minutes, and you see the bright colours. This is an unbelievable way to start the show. The whole show is called It's So Easy, and really it's about that with a sewing machine that you can have on the go, that literally can work off batteries, and is going to be so great. Maybe those quick fixes, maybe you just want to help, embellish some pieces of clothing. But what about some other more serious items? We have an amazing Brother sewing machine that is true heavy duty, and this is an amazing visit only price. The reviews of this on hsn.com are amazing. 236425 is your item number. That's the 72-stitch Brother. You're going to love that, so stay tuned. It's also on 4 flex of $29.98. We've got a Lutterlow, the Golden Rule pattern maker system. This will, honestly, when I saw this earlier and I saw how this works, I've never seen anything like it. 3 flex of $28.32 will tell you how it works. If you want to make your own clothing, you will truly, well, just wait and see. 267223. This is to go with. This is the Tailor Design Curve set. Again, we'll tell you $29.95. The Lutterlow Golden Rule is actually famous around the world in so many countries now. So if you have heard of it before and you want to make sure you get in before we sell out of the stock, please do pre-order. Later on in the hour, we're going to do our day's special. Colin Cowie, oh yes. He is the man who is known around the globe as somebody who has impeccable style taste, brings us a 65-piece flatware set, a choice of basic Art Deco, a traditional or a modern style, even your option to go gold-plated. Oh, just stunning. $49.95, 079583. Well, it's my first ever It's So Easy show. My name's Adam. Welcome to HSN, online 24 hours a day on TV and, of course, hsn.com. Well, these are really fun, really fun. And somebody who knows all about it has been on HSN for over 10 years, the lovely Darlene Kyle. Welcome. Hey, how are you doing? Love to see you.
To see you too.
And I only got a chance to meet Darlene 2 seconds ago.
It's okay. We're going to get you sewing today.
Me sewing?
Have you ever?
Never sewed.
Okay, today's your day.
I'm going to sew.
You're going to start with the So Easy. I'll tell you about the machine, and then we'll get you going on it, okay? This little tiny sewing machine, first of all, Adam, you lift it with a finger. It is so lightweight. This is your portable answer for sewing absolutely anywhere that you happen to live. If space is an issue, if price is an issue, this is certainly the machine. It has a built-in light. It has 2 speeds, slow and fast, 3 different stitch lengths, a pull-down reverse, a top-loading drop-in bobbin. This machine is completely loaded and ready to go for you, and it's going to work when you want it to. It does a genuine lock stitch, Adam, unlike those little handheld chain stitch machines that you see in infomercials.
Yes.
This will give you a lock stitch. That means it uses a bobbin and a top thread. Now, in addition to getting the machine in any one of the 5 new colors, and by the way, we seldom have all the colors, because usually the pink goes first, and the white and the purple. They always sell out so fast. So this time, we just got a new shipment in for the holidays. We have every single color.
Yeah.
And not only are you getting the sewing machine, wait until you see this unbelievable box of accessories.
And this isn't price error. This is $19.95.
Yes, including all the accessories. 23 pre-wound bobbins in a rainbow of colors.
Wow.
You're getting all of these 10 full-size spools worth of thread. Now, just to put this in perspective, Adam, a full-size spool at my local fabric store is over $2 a spool.
Okay.
So you're getting 10 of those. Then you're getting all of these bobbins in a rainbow of colors. You're getting all of these little accessories. Now, if you were to add up all these notions, the needles, the snap, the buttons, the tape measure, thimble, trimmers, a seam ripper, everything you need, you would go way over the $20 mark, not even including the sewing machine. So it's a tremendous value.
If you want to get it already, the item number's right there. We will get it shipped direct to your door. Again, there are rave reviews about this on hsn.com. Take your pick of the colour. We've got the choices, the white, the pink, the blue, the green, the purple, whichever one you fancy. But they are, I mean, I've got to say, I picked it up and that literally one finger. It's that portable and light.
And not only that, it runs 3 different ways. It will run on the foot pedal.
No way.
With the AC adapter, so you can have this sitting on a tabletop, countertop, or desktop. And by the way, Adam, it won't slip and slide because it has little rubber toes on the bottom. Nice reinforcement there. Now you can run it with the foot pedal. You can run it with just the AC adapter and on-off switch, or, ready for a magic trick?
Yeah.
Hold this up. No tethered, no cord. Watch this. There it goes. Completely untethered. It's running on 4 AA batteries, so this is your absolutely go-anywhere sewing machine. In the van, in the boat, at the ballpark, waiting backstage, you're a mom with kids doing recitals and school days, you can be the hero this year with your very own sewing machine. Da-da-da-da.
Well, already, this is impressive, and there are hundreds of your phone line. Don't forget, we have a new stock and a new shipment in for the Christmas season. However, colour will start to go. Inevitably, the pink and the white and the blue are going to be some of the most popular.
And it will go through all different kinds of material. We started with corduroy. We're doing some thick terry right now. We have home deck fabric, quilting cotton, shears, felt, flannel, fleece, a silky, satiny, poly satin. I mean, it will sew through absolutely everything. Multiple layers, and by the way, up to 4 layers of denim.
What?
Go ahead and try this.
Okay, so what do I do?
Just put on the foot pedal.
Right.
Now, you say you've never sewn before. Easy with the pedal. Whoop, let's see. Okay, you are a strong guy. I think that you just filled the pedal, but that's okay because we have more. Here,
I have big shoes on.
All right.
I have very big shoes on.
I'm going to ask you to gingerly step on this pedal. Here we go. Okay, well, that's good for people at home to know.
That's very good.
Not to press too hard on the pedal. Not all your weight, just a little. Okay. Here we go. Doing great, Colin. Doing great. And then you can go ahead and keep adding more fabric. Like, there you go. And keep sewing now for the very first time. Do you have someone in your life, maybe a niece or a nephew? Maybe you've always wanted to sew and you want to get bit by the sewing shop. Okay, but maybe you didn't want to drop triple digits just to try and see if you like something or not. Isn't this a great try?
I just did it.
You just sewed these pieces.
I'm so impressed with myself.
You should be.
I know, really.
No pun intended, right?
I'll tell you, I'm going to see how many times I can get into the hour, using the word so.
Did great. All these different materials.
I did the end bit.
You sure did. We'll switch places again.
With Donna Duber, I learned to paint. Now with Arlene, I'm doing sewing. Okay, so it does all these materials. You're going to get the foot pedal up. Just don't wear big, huge shoes and let me step on it and stand on it like I just did. It's a pedal to be pushed, not stood on. It's $19.95. You get all of these extras to go with a tape measure. So, I mean, that is a great value.
It is. It's a great stocking stuffer, really, the extra accessories. Maybe you want to keep the machine for yourself and give the accessories away, or just put one in every color. So it's hard to purchase for people in your life, bosses, wife, your nail tech, your hairdresser. When they flip, they open up a box, find a fully featured, fully functioning lock-stitch sewing machine at this price point.
You just can't go wrong. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You know, I mean, next up we're going to do like a brother sewing machine, which is very heavy duty. But this is so good, and maybe you don't want some big sewing machine. Maybe you're just going to be doing little alterations and things. Well, this is going to be ideal.
Yes. And you can make reversible placemats. We'll want to do, when you pick up the Cole & Howie silverware today, the flatware, you'll certainly want to make new placemats and napkins and table runners and buffet table holders for all your flatware. And you can do that with this machine because that's just using a straight stitch.
Right.
Now, this also has some other features I haven't even mentioned yet.
Okay.
It has a telescoping metal spool pin on the top. And that's so you can take the large spools and place them there and use that to feed the thread. It also retracts for easy storage so it won't get bumped and moved and hurt. Then you also have an automatic bobbin winder. So once you've worked through all 23 of these pre-wound bobbins and you'd like to wind another color, it's nice to know that you have a place to put that bobbin to wind it up. So it has an automatic bobbin winder, 2 ways you can feed the thread through, and check out this top-low drop-in bobbin. That's a feature found on $100 plus sewing machines.
Right.
And to find that that's in this machine, the bobbin release button in the back. So what happens is there's a case that locks in place. You release the button, see how it snaps up?
Yeah.
You can take it off to change the bobbin out, and then can easily place it back, and it's clear view. So you can see how much thread is left in the bobbin so that you don't start a long sewing project and run out of thread before you're finished.
This is a great buy. So,
Scrapbooking?
oh, of course, I didn't even think of that.
You can sew on your different embellishments.
I've got to see this.
It'll sew with you paper and heavy cardstock, and you can really personalize things with a sewing machine. But beware, this will fit in your scrapbooking code, and if you take this one of those all-night scrapping parties, get some numbers because people will be standing in line waiting to use this sewing machine.
You buy like 3 or 4 and start selling them to all your friends. Everybody's going to want them. Don't forget, there's about 5 seconds after the presentation. We've got the purple, the green, the blue, the pink, or the white. Take your pick of whichever one you want. Everything you've seen, including all of these extras, come delivered direct to your door. And don't forget, that's good value in itself.
Absolutely. Just the cost of the accessories alone would be more than the $20.
It really would. Well, that's a great thing. What a great way to start the show. Please stay with us because we're going to the Brother Sewing Machine as well. Thank you for shopping with me. Keep your orders on that. 251 687. Great deal. Okay, you're going to get the football as well, which is fantastic. Well, Darlene's been talking about the Today's Special. Everybody's talking about the Today's Special. Colin Cowie is on HSN. Colin Cowie has designed this for you and me. 079583, your choice. You've got 3 or 4 different styles. I'm going to take you through them all in about 30 minutes' time. It's a 65-piece flatware set. It is just out of this world. If you can pre-order it, let me tell you, you won't be disappointed at all. So we move on in It's So Easy, and this is just, I was just saying, then so good. This is from Brother, and you know their name, Brother. You know, I'm sure you got maybe a printer. I saw the Brother printer from Fax Machine.
I do too.
Oh, you do? Right.
Most people do.
A lot of people have Brother in their homes, and now, of course, with the sewing machine.
That's right. They've been making sewing machines worldwide for over 75 years.
Oh.
And their motto is at your side. So if you go to the Brother website, you're going to see all kinds of instructions and projects and free downloads if you have an embroidery machine, etc. But take a look at this. This is a very popular machine by Brother. It is a 72-stitch. It says stitch function, it's way more stitch functions than that. The actual built-in stitches is 72. And usually we say stitch function if there's maybe 25 stitches, you get 75 functions. So this is actually a 72 true stitch sewing machine. Functional utility, and you have SS1, that's the super stretch zone. And all of these stitches work on your stretch knits, work with fabrics that have lycra and elastic. Then you have your super stretch 2 zone. But I use these more for decorative, joining work, quilting, etc. Now let me show you how simple it is to use. For your regular stitches 1 through 13, this is your stitch length.
Yeah.
Then you have 3 rings. The outside ring is 1 through 13. The orange ring, it's all color-coded, is for the super stretch 1 zone, and the green ring is for the super stretch 2 zone. So all you have to do is pick a stitch that you want in the graphics. Let's see, let's go to number 4, because I want to do a blind hem. And all I have to do is dial to number 4. It's dial stitch. It's so simple. This is the pull-down reverse of a top-loaded drop bobbin. You have double spool pins on the top. In fact, let me go ahead and show you the accessories. I'm very Asian-inspired right now, Adam. I just got back from Singapore last week.
Oh, really?
I was there for 2 weeks. And you wouldn't believe the gorgeous silks and fabrics. We have a lot of special things coming up this quarter. I'm going to show you from there. And we have a piping and zipper foot, blind hem, a 4-step automatic buttonhole, rolled hem, and attach the button foot. Now, when you couple that with the other accessories that you see here, bobbins, twin needle, extra needles, extra spool pins, seam wearers, and a screwdriver, you're getting an amazing value in extra feet. And that also multiplies the functionality of the machine. So without any further delay, let's snap off that foot.
Let's just say one thing as well, very important. I went on hsn.com and read the reviews on this. Everybody, like 3 or 4 reviews were saying, I was looking for a sewing machine, I saw this, and I just picked it up, but I need you to know one thing. The last time this was on, I think it was $130 or so.
$139.
$139.
Yes.
This time, it's $119.90. It's free shipping and handling, and it's on 4 flex. You can get this for $29 change. But here's the thing. There's only about 200 left, full stop. Think holiday gifts, think for you, think all that you can do with it.
Wow, I didn't realize there were so few of these.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It is a special this day only kind of sale price
Visit
today.
only, so it goes straight back up about $140 after this visit. So if you do have your eyes on it, now is the time to buy.
Listen to how smooth that is.
It is actually very.
That is so smooth. And right now we're doing a blind hem. Blind hem is an invisible hemline. If you've been doing those hand work.
It's very late at night, isn't it?
Yes, I didn't want to say what I was going to say because I realized it was not rated G. So if you've been sewing things by hand for a long time, you're going to find out that it's so much easier to do it by sewing machine. And look, a little pick, 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 pick. It's even, it's consistent. I never could have done that as well and accurately by hand. It would have taken me 5 times as long. So what are you waiting for? This is going to make your life easier, and it's going to help you express your creativity. Maybe it's time to awaken that self-expression. Maybe it's time to be able to, do some projects that really reflect who you are and what you like. Now, here's a foot that's really handy, and it's called the roll hem foot. We've got holidays coming up. You might want to make some throws, some scarves to wear, like reps for those evening gowns, special holiday parties. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this started to show you how easy it is to make a rolled hem. It's a straight stitch, so now I'm going to dial my number 2, which is a straight stitch pattern. I have adjustability with the needle. Look at all the different needle positions I can lock into. There must be at least 25 needle positions. Listen to this. There, there. See how it's just moving in these teeny tiny little increments? Yeah. That is a precision, Adam, and it's so important when you're sewing because you want to be able to have control over exactly where that needle is. You want to be able to hem that. Now you see it's going here like a big surfer wave. It goes whoosh, around like that, and it automatically turns it over twice for you, so you don't have to struggle with your fingers. And make these teeny tiny little hemlines you would find on all the high-end designer dresses, ruffles, bridal gowns, bridesmaid outfits, proms coming up. Well,
so
not prom, homecoming we have here in the States.
Yeah,
what do you have there?
You don't have
homecoming?
Nothing.
It's this big party in the fall. Okay, here we go. And there you see that teeny little hemline. Do you know, I'd never be able to do that just with my hands. I'd be struggling and struggling. Now what you do is use the same color thread, and you can do all beautiful ruffles. Maybe you want to wrap some gifts with this kind of thing this year. You'll be able to do that too. All feet snap on and snap off. So it makes changing them out really easy and quick. And right now, and you know what, Adam, it's not just for females, as you know. Many men's, some of the best designers that we've ever known, and we happen to have made a man's tie here with some of the Asian-inspired silks and satin fabrics. Amazing. Isn't that nice?
It really is.
So imagine what you can do.
You could do literally anything. You can let your imagination run wild. You want to embellish clothes. You want to take that old piece of clothing you've got and create a new look, a new style. You could do so much of this. And you're benefiting from the expertise of Darlene. I mean, really you are. A lady that truly does know. And there's so many different sewing machines that you can buy in the marketplace. We know that you will be so happy and delighted with this. It's got the functionality, it's got the flexibility, and more than any of that, it's easy to use.
It is easy to use, even if you don't even read the instruction manual. And I'm not one to sit down with the manual. I like to just plug and start to play.
Right.
And with this machine, you can do exactly that. Now, this is a piping foot, and it allows you to sew really up close to an insertion. Right now, I'll show you when I flip this over. The piping on the other side. I'm going to take you on a little tour around the table. See, nice even piping. No drunk driving seams there. Everything's nice and straight. And let me show you how you can apply that. You'll be applying that both on your apparel. Maybe you're crazy for quilting. Maybe you like to embellish with embroidery, or you dote on decorating. Whatever it is you like to do, you're going to do better when you have good quality sewing machine. And Brother is one of the highest quality sewing machines in the world. To be able to put in piping, to be able to make zippers, insert easily. For your couching, surface embellishment, maybe you want to try some applique. Or if you're doing the quilt banding on top here, there are many different functions just in this one wall hanging piece. Then we move over to more home decking, gift-giving opportunities, and apparel. Apparel is #1 reason why women sew. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I mean, you wouldn't think about it. It's just as easy as, say, for example, you make new recipes all the time.
This is
you
true.
go to the kitchen with a recipe book. You follow it step by step. You make the new recipe, right? You don't think anything of it.
Exactly.
Same thing with sewing. You grab a pattern, and it walks you step by step through a process of making something. And you know what's not gone in 15 minutes? Like your recipes are. You can keep it for a long time.
Never in a day, you know? Well, I'm just at the phone lines now, and you know, as Arnie's been doing this, the phones have been getting busier and busier and busier. We're now down to just over 100 or so to go around, which is not a lot at all. This visit-only price is less than $120 for a top-of-the-range sewing machine. It's on 4 flex of $29 and change. It's free shipping and handling, so you're saving an extra $11 or $12 on this. It's ready to go. I mean, you see all the different benefits that you're getting by getting it. And also, as it's on, it's so quiet.
It is quiet. It is not a clunker.
No.
That's for sure. And it's actually lightweight. It has beautiful C-frame, which helps you put the round quilts through the round hole, rather than trying to roll a quilt and stick it through a square peg. I mean, that doesn't make much sense. And you started sewing now today with your initial try it with the little sewing machine.
Yeah.
And now that you've tried it, I want to have you do a little bit of applique. Now, applique is a tight, close-together satin stitch, and it's used to decorate, and it's also used to make the thread the star. So I want you to go straight down that seam.
So I'm pushing the pedal.
Easy.
Easy. So I'm going to push the fabric along.
No, it's going to pull itself through. You're just going to guide the fabric.
No.
Yes. Go ahead. Now, Adam has never sewn before. And not only is he sewing, he's doing applique, which is a close-together satin stitch. This machine has so many guides and built-in features. Makes it easy. Boy, he's going full throttle here. You feel like he's in a 747 Airbus or something.
Hey, I'm going for it.
Whoa, very good. Our natural, Adam, I'm telling you, that's the straightest seam. Now, I won't mention any names, but I've had other male hosts try it, and they're all over the place. That's very good.
I'm good at some things. Not many, but some things. And now swing is on that list.
You can add some to your list. Look at what he just did.
Look at what I
You know
did.
what? Your line's straighter than mine.
I'm saying nothing.
Your line is straighter than mine. I got a little wave there. Yours just goes, meow. Absolutely perfect. Now, I want to show you the buttonholer that this has. We're going to snap on the buttonhole foot. Isn't it nice that everything snaps on and off? You know, when I went to sew, Adam, I was only 10, and I had an old machine that is now outdated, of course. And I needed a screwdriver to set up buttonholes. And it took me about 30 minutes to take off, and it was this big contraption that I had to attach to the machine to make a buttonhole.
Really?
Now, all I have to do is dial my buttonhole. A, B, C, D. It's all color-coded. It's all graphically right here, printed on the panel so you won't forget. And it shows you what to do step by step. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and do buttonhole.
A la buttonhole. That's what we're doing now.
Love it.
Okay, quantity update. We are down to about what? Okay, number of people on the phone line. We're going to have about 30 of these left. With the number of calls coming through, I'd say between 30 and 50 will remain at this stage. So if you call now, you will still get one. But that price is going to go back up to about $140. The shipping and handling, which is free, is going to go away. It's on 4 flexible payments as well. This is the time to get a great sewing machine from Brother, a massive brand new.
Yes, imagine how many gifts you might want to make for the holiday, and they sure mean a lot more when they come from your loving hands and heart than when you've just ran them all at the last minute. There is a 4-step buttonhole made with this buttonhole foot, and of course it has the little red guides on there so you can line up your button to see exactly what size you need, and then after you've made the buttonhole, then you can attach the button using the attach the button foot. So let's go ahead and put on the attach the button foot. Now, do you realize how many feet we've used and how many functions we've gone through just in the last few minutes that we've been on air?
Tons.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yes, a handful at least. Now we're going to the satin stitch, which is number 3. So I dial number 3, and 0 is in place, and you adjust the stitch width to equal the spacing on the eyes of the button. There we go. And now it's pedal to the metal. Sewing a button on, everyone. And look, Mom, no hands. I'm doing it by sewing machine. It's so much easier and faster. And you know what? It's actually more sturdy because it's locked each and every time. This is genuine lock stitch machine with a top-loading drop-in bobbin. You know what? I think these top-loading bobbins are second to none in industry. Brothers bobbins simply drop in, follow a thread path, and they're ready to go. One turn of the hand wheel with this machine, and that bob thread comes up. You can cut it right here on the side. There's built-in thread cut right here. This machine's loaded with features, and for the price, we've never sold it at $119. I was so happy when I came in and saw that day.
It is. Again, if you see the reviews on hsn.com, everybody's delighted with it when they paid $139. I mean, it's not a lot of money at $139. At $119, this is a virtual giveaway. I mean, it just couldn't be any cheaper, to be honest with you.
No, absolutely not. It couldn't.
And you think about, we've shown you all these different varieties over here, things that you might be doing. This could be you in just a few business days. Don't forget, you've got till the end of January. Our extended return policy, you have nearly 3 months to decide if you're absolutely happy with it. Oh, incidentally, it is all customer pick.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Fantastic. Look at this. Look at this little handbag. These little purses, you know what, you can just never have enough totes or handbags. And these are so easy to make yourself, and there's so many various patterns out right now, step by step, taking you through, and there are so many handles available also at the fabric stores. But what about a dress? Yeah, special little sexy holiday dress for that party this year. Maybe you have a special party at work. To be able to put in your zippers, yes, you can. With this machine, it has a zipper foot, various feet. To be able to make the blind hems on the bottom, yes, you can. You just saw that moments ago. Whoops! I'm falling apart here today. Thank you. Thanks, Adam. So you'll see that you're going to be able to express your creativity, awaken your own personal self-expression. Perhaps you want to get the machine for someone who's got an old clunker and really needs to get with the times and update. It's still a mechanical machine. It lets you sew your way, only better. It's better with Brother.
Exactly. Well, we've got about a minute and a half left of this presentation. If you like the look of it and you want to go for it, there has never, ever been a better time to do it. And don't forget, do go on to hsn.com to truly get everything. And also, in a moment, I'm going to tell you about HN charge card and credit cards, because if you are going to shop, it is one of the best ways. So there it is. You can see this literally, I mean... I
want to show this to you. You've been wondering what this is around my neck. It looks like jewelry, doesn't it? I saw you just did 2 hours of jewelry. This is a sewer's chatelaine, and it's actually jewelry for the sewer. It's like a tool belt. It has 6 removable fobs with stainless steel, 40-gauge wire, and sterling silver lobster claw clasps. And you can buy accessories like scissors, and seam rippers, and needle holders, and tape measures, and you'll be able to put your glasses on here. This is the perfect gift for someone who already sews, already has a machine. Stuff this year in stocking. Anyway, you can check on .com, come in 6 different colors, and they're handmade in Tampa Bay.
In Tampa Bay?
I met the artist in Tampa that makes these. Brought her here because I thought they were so interesting, beautiful, and our sewers would love them. They have. They really do love them.
Well, can I say thank you so much?
Oh, thank you.
It's
such a pleasure to meet you, Adam.
And we'll know that again. This is going to sell out. There's about, there's 37, 38 left. If you want it, please call. If you're shopping, don't forget to shop with a charge card. This is your chance to really get in on the savings, because you get 10% off extra savings events, and you get up to $250 per year in coupons and up to 50% off in private sales. Just call 1-800-404-8933. Get in on that. Still can't believe the price of it. It's just amazing. On the way, we have this. This is all about the Lutterlow, the golden rule. When you see what this is all about, you are just going to be so very impressed. Trust me. The next 15-20 minutes is all dedicated to this, and you will love it. Well, it all started, I believe, in 1935, and it was this gentleman's grandmother, I do believe. Welcome to HN.
Thank you very much,
Nice
Adam.
to meet you,
It's
Frank.
a pleasure to be here.
All the way from Germany. And, without further ado, I'm going to let Frank tell you what this is all about. This, honestly, turn your TV sets up, this will blow you away.
Thank you, Adam.
So, this literally started in 1935.
Right. My grandmother invented the system in 1935, and she always had trouble with being clothes to fit. She was very tall, a full-figured lady. And one day it came up overnight, basically, with this idea to transform ancient mathematics that have been used by many famous artists and sculptors, such as Leonardo da Vinci or Michelangelo, to transform those mathematics into pattern making. And she developed a system that enables even an absolute beginner to make precisely fitted, made-to-measure patterns by using only 2 body measurements. Two body measurements.
Okay, so just to repeat that, that's 2 body measurements,
right,
to be able to make clothing for you.
Exactly.
Now, this is an amazing value. This is it only. It's $84.95. It's one of the lowest prices it's ever been. You get a book here which has basically 280 different patterns. Stuff for you, stuff for him, and obviously lots of different styles, be it evening, be it more casual. I mean, this is amazing. So you will be able to make all of these clothes custom fitting, truly from 2 measurements.
Right.
Tell us more.
Okay, now to come back to these ancient formulas, the human body is in proportion within itself. For instance, the distance of the outstretched arms from fingertip to fingertip is equal to the height of the body.
Really?
Yeah.
So that to that equal to...
8 times the length of your head equals the height of your body. Or from the wrist to the inside of the elbow, that is your foot length. The circumference of your fist is your foot length. And if you place your thumb on the second segment of your index finger, then this is the length of your nose.
I don't believe
So there are many of these relationships, and these proportional relationships you put into the system, and once you understand the system, which everybody should be able to in a matter of minutes, then you can choose from these hundreds of designs and make them to your measurement. So it does not matter if you have a commercial size or not. There are so many people who do not have a commercial size or different size in bust and hips. With the system, they make patterns to the measurement. And let me show now how this works. And I want to demonstrate this with a classical vest, because a classical vest is a very fine-fitted and tailored garment, and therefore it is an ideal example to demonstrate to you how accurately the system works. So I put the front part for the vest already on a sheet of paper, and now I have this special tape measure. This is really important, and tape measure has a sizing scale attached. You see the sizing scale right here?
do.
This is very important because on the sizing scale, we have little red black numbers from 50 up to 140. And these numbers represent the bust hip measurements.
Okay.
You're probably wondering, why are these numbers so high?
Right.
Because in America, everybody used to works with inches, and we work with metric because this originated in Europe, but you will shortly see it's very, very easy to handle and to work with. Now, we have a model today that's beautiful Annette, and I'm going to take 2 measurements only from her because it's all we need. So I measure over the shoulder blades and over the first part in the front. That measures 100 centimeters. Thank you, Annette. And hip measurement, I also take that over the fullest part. That is 108. Thank you very much. All right, here we have our 2 body measurements, bust 100, and the hip measurement, that is 108. So now let's go back to that sizing scale. And we've got that bust measurement 100 now. That's bust measurement. So let's find it here among these red and black numbers. Here we have it. It's a little black number.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's an arrow that points to a number, and that's also in black. And right here on the line of that arrow, there's a little perforated hole. And I take a pin now, and I simply insert that pin through the corresponding hole in the sizing scale.
Yeah.
And now I have her bust measurement right here. And our pattern designs, they all have a cross inside. This is a very important point that you will find in all of our pattern designs. And this is now where that pin goes, right in the center of this cross.
Okay.
And I already made a big step here already. And you can rotate now this tape measure freely around the entire pattern design. And now there are lines and numbers that extend out this pattern design. I simply bring the scale now to one of these lines, just until it lines up with that line, such as so. And then I read the number. Each line has a number. Here we have the number 18, for instance.
Yeah.
So I find that same number in the tape measure, 18, and I simply make a dot right next to the 18 on the paper.
Okay, that's easy enough.
And I go to the next line,
Right.
line up again, read the number 18, find that number, and make a dot. And this all happens now to Annette's individual bust measurement that is right here in the sizing scale. 15, 19, 33. And you see what happens?
The shape is...
I enlarge this pattern design now to Annette's individual bust measurement that is right here in the scale. Here you can see already the shape for the armhole. Then 35, 36, 37 and a half. That little 5 is half a centimeter. You see it's easy to find. Right here, 37 and a half.
Yeah.
11, that's the dot for the dart. Then 19 and a half, and 19. So this was really easy, but now we reached a very important point, and that needs some explanation, because all pattern parts and pieces that you make the system that are located on and above the waistline are always made to the bust measurement. But not every person's bust measurement has the same hip measurement.
Right.
It's always different. So now below the waistline, and you see the waistline right here, that dotted line,
Yes.
we work with the hip measurement. The remaining 3 dots are now made to a hip measurement, and because we have the sizing, so we have the great opportunity now to change from the bust measurement 100 to her hip measurement 108. So I find that in the scale. 108, again, is a black number, so colors don't have anything to do with bust or hips. That's just for ease of reading. You see, for Annette, both measurements were black numbers. I go back in the same center of the cross, and now the system works to Annette's hip measurement, and I can make the remaining 3 dots below the waistline. It's 20, 21, and then we have one more over here. That's 26. Oops. Once all the dots are made, you can see already the shape for the vest pattern. And of course, the next step is what children in kindergarten
join the dots.
or preschool, exactly right, connect the dots. And I don't this free-handed. I have beautiful ruler. This is really fantastic for pattern
And this is
drafting.
available as well.
Yeah, it's an absolute fantastic tool and a great help to connect the dots with. Now, the straight lines are easy to draw. connect 2 dots at a time. But then for the curved lines, you will see the advantage now of this ruler. You'll be able to have 3 or sometimes even 4 dots one line, and that'll provide you with this, look at the beautifully shaped armhole. Shoulder and the neckline. Again, I line up 3 dots because it's a curved line. And remember that dot I made with the number 11, that's the dot for the dart. I draw 2 straight lines from shoulder to that dot, and that'll create the start. And so we have it. That's a made-to-measure pattern for net. Now, the only thing I'm going to do is transfer the details, like the waistline that goes right here to this dot made with the number 18, parallel to the bottom line. We always have the reference dots now. This is the center front. We have some buttons here inside of this ruler. It's also fantastic. So you can pick out the buttons that you like and draw them onto your vest. At home, you measure, of course, the spaces in between those, but it gives you an idea how that'll look on your pattern, your garment. This is the straight of the grain, the arrow that goes parallel to center front. Below the armhole, we have a letter symbol A that helps you later when you sew the piece together in alphabetical order. And right here, this would be the position for the waist start. And right now, I don't draw it as nicely in here. You see it right because it's a variable measurement. We all have the experience. Sometimes you eat a little bit more, you notice your belt gets tight, and so that varies. And later on the body, we'll take in as much as necessary.
So what we're basically saying is that you can make your own clothes, the patterns, clothing, custom fitting for 2 measurements. Now, this is something that is literally, it's been translated into many languages, or the way this works. It is very, very famous. It's called the Golden Rule, and it's Frank's grandmother, literally in 1935, who created this unbelievable system that anybody can use, anybody can deal with. And you get this 280 choices.
Right, and you can mix and match some of these parts too. You can create some of your own fashions. Once you get into the system, you will really enjoy working with it. But let me show you the best part now, how great these buttons fit. And we cut out already here. I made one before with same measurements for a net, and you will see it fits beautifully. Please hold one finger right here. Lift your left arm a little bit. That's a great fit. It's really beautiful.
It's a perfect fit.
Yes, right here you take that in a little bit. She's very slim in the waist, and you take in here as much as you feel comfortable with, and then you have a nicely, beautifully tailored vest for yourself. And you can make this to members of your family. If your measurements change, it doesn't matter. You can always use the same pattern.
Well, you can see why this is a worldwide phenomenon. 264574. Please stay with us. There's going to be a lot to say. You're going to get all of that with the DVD. It's amazing. The DVD and everything you need, the patterns, the tape measure. Literally an amazing value at 3 flat. And we do have an update. Thank you so very, very much. It has now officially sold out, the 72-stitch sewing machine. You will love it from Brother. We will get that direct to your door in a matter of days. Okay, so we move on now to the tailor and the design curve.
Yes.
Which can go with perfectly.
Yes, they're also developed by our company who has experience for over 70 years, so they really work fantastic with the system. And also very good with our commercial size pattern. If you make adjustments, we have, for instance, this is the designer's curve, which is great for like the hip-shaped curves. You see how this would line for hip-shaped curves or for long sleeve, for dresses you can use. And on the cover, it shows you on the back of the cover some samples how to use these rulers. This is great for cross curves and slacks, for armholes, like I demonstrated here, for necklines, or for sleeve caps. An inside curve right here for children pattern that you can use very well. Different button sizes, the right angle. They're really absolutely fantastic items for pattern drafting in general, but in particular, well, our system. This is what we're designed for.
It's just going to make it very easy to do with that.
Yes,
perfect.
You always make sure you line up 3 dots at a time when you draw a curved line, but this is really very well explained on the DVD that comes with the system in the instruction part as well. And it's really easy.
I mean, to be honest, if you just pick up the, the patterns and everything else, the DVD is going to make it so very, very easy to use and understand. I would definitely pick these up because this is something you're going to get years of use out of. And once you start making your own custom fit clothes, you'll be in your own world. Trust me, this is such a great system. This is true to what shopping television is all about. A product that you just never find in a normal retail store. We are showcasing it to you live this morning. It is 267233. There you go. I wondered you were there. And so we'll wrap up the presentation, and we're going to go on to one final thing that we want to show you to do with this. 267223. There's only about 50 sets of those to go around. In fact, no, now there's about 59 to go around. So please stay with those if you want it. So the final offering we have to go with this is this.
That's for the extra large measurements. I don't say sizes because we work with measurements. And the wide scale that you just saw goes up to 140 centimeters, which is like 55 inches.
Okay.
Once you're over 50 inches, I would recommend, and over 55 definitely go with the XL system, because this has a tape measure and a sizing scale that goes up to 170 centimeters, which is like 67 inches. Okay. So if you bust a hip measurement measures between 50 and 67 inches, then get the XL system, and you'll be very happy with the fit of the designs you get out of this. It also comes with the written instructions that shows everything very well, how you take your measurements and where to put your pattern design, how to fix the measurement and the size scale, how to place your dots on and above the waistline, the bust measurement, below the waistline with the hip measurement, how you line up then the ruler with the dots, how to lay it out on your fabric. Don't forget to add the seam allowance. That's one important thing I haven't mentioned earlier. The seam allowance needs to be added. The ease is built into these patterns, but you have to add your 5/8 of an inch or whatever you're comfortable with for the seam allowance. We have some practical hints for the hobby dressmaker here, some sewing hints, etc., how to sew on buttons, collars, sleeves, and knitting instructions, some nice designs for knits also in our manual and the XL collection. Also, there's a material requirement. With each of our fashions, you get the exact amount that you need as fabric, like material requirements, which makes that easy. And now these patterns for XL, they're all laid out in blue. This means the blue, laid out in blue patterns need to be made with the blue scale. Like I explained, it goes up to 67 inches. And they provide an awesome fit. It's really amazing how well these patterns fit only these two measurements.
Wow, so if you want to go for the, the larger size measurements, you go for this pack and it's going to sort it out perfectly. Frank, thank you very much indeed for coming on in.
Thank you.
Are you back on later today?
Yes, at between 7 and 8.
Between 7 o'clock Eastern time, later today. You can see Frank again. If you want to maybe see it again, thank you for shopping us. Thank you for your orders. Reminder of the item number 267226. That's $59.95. Okay, here's the deal. I'm about to run to the other studio to be with our today's special from Colin Cowie. If you need some flatware, and you do need some flatware, you're going to love this. So while I'm running to the studio like a marathon runner, how about finding out how to set an elegant table for this Christmas time? Take a look.
There are no rules when it comes to setting the table. Whatever you do, it should ooze personality and look inviting. There are a couple of things to consider. Always keep seating as tight and as intimate as possible. Your guests must be elbow to elbow so the energy feeds from one person to the next. Don't set the table, instead dress the table with beautiful linens and accessories. Use tablecloths, runners, and placemats as the foundation of your table. The glasses, the plates, and the napkins are accessories. What I call the jewelry of the table, the candles, the votives, and the flowers. Napkins can be folded or rolled, pocketed or tucked, depending on the style of the table and the mood that you're trying to create. They can be placed under plate, on top, to the left, or to the right. Napkin rings finish the look and add another layer of color and texture to the table. The light linens can dress the table setting and take it from casual to elegant, or better yet, from drab to fab.
Now, the HSN Platinum Rewards Visa card has the style you love and the reward you want. Get great rewards with every purchase at HSN, plus money-saving VIP offers, special financing, and platinum benefit. And because you deserve it, you'll also get rewards for the things you buy every day. Use your HSN Platinum Rewards Visa card everywhere else and receive reward points on every purchase. So reward yourself, because you deserve more.
Start a tradition of your own with collectible coins from HSN. Our experts travel the globe to bring you an unparalleled selection, historic coins, and commemorative editions. Great starter sets. Many come rated and sealed to preserve their condition. The certificate of authenticity. A penny saved is history learned. Coin Collector, tomorrow on HSN. Satisfy your sweet tooth with our Wagner regular or sugar-free 4 pounds assorted chocolates. It's brand new and made with the finest ingredients, topped with real Swiss formula chocolate. It's available now starting less than $27. So watch Sunrise, Tuesday at 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific, and order yours now on hsn.com.
HSN Quality Assurance, meeting industry standards, and most importantly, yours. Whether it's the cut, clarity, color, and carat weight of our gemstones, or the thickness, composition, and durability of our cookware and kitchen items, or the washability, wearability, and fit of our fashions, our quality assurance specialists put every product to the test. So you have as much confidence in us as we do in you.
You're watching HSN. My name is Adam Freeman. I've just run literally a mile to get here, and wow, is it worth it. It's our today's special. If you've got adult TV guide, you know that Colin Cowie was on the front of it. Why? Because he is a true star. Whether it is O Magazine, whether it is simply Oprah herself, whether it is any one of the countless celebrities that turned Colin Cowie for advice on entertaining, for advice on how to style and how to truly create the best looking arrangements. Colin Cowie is what it's all about. Well, tonight was night. At 12 o'clock Eastern time this morning, we launched his first ever hour on HSN with the lovely Colin Lopez, and we launched the very finest value of the day. That finest value is called our Today Special. $12 salad forks, 12 dinner forks, 12 incredible dinner knives, 12 dinner spoons, 12 teaspoons, 1 tablespoon, a butter spreader, a cold meat fork, a pierced serving spoon and a sugar spoon is what you get, made from stunning 1810 stainless steel, a 25-year limited warranty, dishwasher safe, absolutely incredible, and 3 different designs to go for. Here's the thing. Christmas time, setting the table, we've got to have the perfect image. So why don't we get somebody flatware? Okay, I want to take you through. Can we just run over here? Because I want to take you through the different choices that you've got, because these are really good, and I've got, because everybody's got different styles. So let me first of all say this. Okay, we've got 3 names. This is called the Ranjana, okay? Now, the Ranjana comes in just simple steel or the gold plating. Wow. Now, it's the only design that comes in the gold plating. This is called the Ranjana. Now, don't forget, our network representative will help you with the ordering process. So the Ranjana, which is very decorative, very classic, I mean, truly beautiful, that comes in gold-plated, or you've got just a simple stainless steel. More, though. What about this design over here? Now, this one is the... what's the name? This one is the Marja. Okay, this is the Marja over here. Beautiful side detailing all the way around. The most contemporary of the set. There is no doubt about that. And then you'd like to go for like an Art Deco feel. Well, we have that option as well. Just moving down here, you'll see others. And again, that little design just at the very end gives it that Art Deco flair. So, just to remind you again, the Art Deco is the Alitha, which is down there. We've got the Marja, which is the modern, and we have the Ranjana, which is the traditional, which comes in the gold-plated version or the seal version. What an incredible buy. And everything you're seeing is what you get. I mean, there's basically a 5-piece place setting. 5 place settings all done. You're going to get 12 of the salad forks, 12 of the dinner forks, 12 dinner knives, 12 dinner spoons, 12 teaspoons, 1 of the tablespoons. You're also getting the extras. For example, like the 1 butter spreader, you're going to get the cold meat fork, you're going to get the pierced serving spoon and the sugar spoon. If you ever go to buy flatware, you know what's so important? You've got to make sure that there's a balance. You've got to make sure that the cut... So many times I've been in a restaurant and you pick up a knife and fork and it's not comfortable. I know that's really ridiculous, but it's not nice to hold. These are beautifully made. They are absolutely immaculate. And to get all of this for $49.95 is just unheard of. It's even on 3 flexible payments. Now, can we see some of the settings on the tables as well? Just so you can get some ideas of what these are going to like, because honestly, they will blow you away. Now, on the table setting that we have over here, all of these items are available from Colin Cowie as well, so you can truly create this image. Now, we've used the gold-plated one. Now, the gold-plated one, don't forget, is the Ranjana, and look at what this does. Maybe this festive season, gold and white is going to be your colour scheme. Well, with the golden-plated flatware there, what a phenomenal look. I mean, when you have your friends and your family over for Christmas time, they're just going to be so in awe of what you've done over here. Let's go over to the other side as well, because I want to see the other options too. Okay, let's go to the other one first. Maybe you want to go for the more contemporary feel. Well, we've got that as well. Now, the contemporary one is the Marja. Oh, this is nice. This is... I mean, when you see this, it gives you some idea of how it could look. This could be your dining room with all of this type of quality, and everything you're seeing here is from the Colin Cowie collection, which is available on hsn.com and also here on HSN on the TV. Look at the quality of these knives. The knives, the forks, the spoons, and remember, this is truly a massive 65-piece set. So you're getting 12 5-piece place settings. I mean, everything you need. It's not like you're going to go without. Maybe you've had your flatware for a long time now and it's seen better days and you want to truly create a perfect image. Well, this does it. I like this design because you can see you've got the detailing all the way around the edge. That's what's creating this very modern look to it. I mean, when I was upstairs, actually, Rachel Huber, looking at this when it launched at 12 o'clock Eastern Time, and even, you know, Rachel said, I said, to get 65 pieces, it's just unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. Now, you can get some matching steak knives as well. The item number of that is at the bottom of the screen. I know they are very, very limited. If you want matching steak knives, you can get that too. Go to the other table setting as well, then. We've got the three options, don't forget. The Ranjana, the Alethea, and also... Not this table. Which table? Oh, the little... Right. Okay. And also margin. So just to go back here, because we are running out of time, here are all the different choices, okay? The gold plating or the silver in the first design, which is very, very traditional. That's called the Ranjana. Is that the one you're going to go for? Gold plating, of course, very limited. Or you can go for the others, which are the Alethea, which is down on the bottom row, just down here, with that little Art Deco flair that you can see. Or alternatively, you go for the more modern one, which is right at the top, which is, of course, called the Marja. I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's great as a wedding gift. I mean, really, you've got to... I mean, we're talking about the holiday season and everything, but wedding gifts, think about somebody who's moved into their first home and needs to buy the essentials, you know, to truly get everything they need. This is going to be perfect. When you get them and you feel them, you'll notice the weight. I mean, even the knife, the quality is just outstanding. All of this. It's 1810 stainless steel as well. It's that high-grade stainless steel which is going to stand the test of time. It is dishwasher safe, although I really would recommend that you kind of hand wash them if you can, because it'll make it better. And when you look at the value, when you put it on the flexible payment plan, I mean, you can get this home today for $16.65, which is just, I mean, that's crazy money, it really is. Even if you've got, you know, quite a bit of the family coming round, because you get 12 salad forks, 12 dinner forks, 12 dinner knives, 12 dinner spoons, 12 teaspoons, 1 tablespoon. You get everything that you truly need. The gold plating is very decadent. I mean, you know that. You can see that. A very, very decadent look. Whereas the steel, the Simply Steel version, is a little bit more understated, but still very... I mean, the quality's there. And to be able to say that you own a set of flatware from Colin Cowie is worth everything. Colin Cowie is the ultimate name in the whole of the United States when it comes to events, organisation, the celebrities. And it doesn't matter which celebrity. I mean, you've seen him on all the major daytime shows. He is an absolute phenomenon in his own right. People pay thousands and thousands of dollars to get Colin's advice and tips and help in decorating. Well, everything that you're seeing has been done by Colin Cowie. So just as you'd be so excited about owning a Wolfgang Puck cookware set or an Emerald cookware set or Todd English, you've got to be over the moon at knowing that you will have in your home Colin Cowie beautiful, stunning flatware. The steak knives are available. The item number is saying at the bottom of the screen. I know that we didn't expect those to be as popular as they've been. We hardly ordered any of them compared to the quantities we have the full set here. So if you want to get the add-on steak knives, just talk to our customer service representatives and they'll sort it all out for you. So the balance is fantastic, the weight is beautiful, and just incidentally, the manufacturer that has created this for Colin Cowie and for you and me has actually been creating this kind of pattern this beautiful quality flatware for over 200 years. So you are really getting the very best of the best. And it doesn't matter which kind of room setup you've seen, be it traditional, the Art Deco, or the more modern style, each one has its own incredible look for Christmas, but for every single day of the year.